Hi, this is Scott Holiday from the Rival Sons, and I use orange amps.
Sexy girl, yeah, hot lady, gonna take you to the promised land. Take you to the promised land.
I think forever I always thought it was the coolest looking amp, and of course with the old videos too, they were live videos, so they were actually using those oranges, and like Sabatoni and Richie were using those, you know, and they sounded incredible. Of course, same with Peter Green. You could hear the tone, and yeah, I had definitely a fascination as a young man. First off, I don't know how I get to become an ambassador. I'm lucky enough that I have this wonderful relationship with this good company, and I'm treated so kindly, but I'm just another guy playing rock guitar that gets to use them. I would never use the word ambassador because it sounds like just too much, you know, like you said, Stevie Wonder or Page or Peter Green or so many great artists through history. Those guys are the ambassadors. I'm just in their shadow trying to do the best I can with it. We had an original graphic distortion, the OR120, a vintage one in the studio when we made Pressure in Time, I believe is the one we were doing. And we turned that thing all the way up with the, I think it might have been an old high-watt cabinet or something, but we had the original graphic distortion sound, and it was pounding and very unforgivingly rock and roll and awesome. On one level, after playing that very high wattage OR120, I could hear that amp had a lot of headroom as a platform to take fuzz boxes or something to drive really hard, and at the same time I could have nothing on and clean that tone up really, really good. So it was one of the quintessential amps for that. So it kind of sprang from this idea this would be a really, really great platform, kind of bed tone, you know. But I didn't have a lot of experience after Pressure in Time with them. Until I came across the Thunderverbs, and I literally got one of those while we were on tour, and stayed with it just because it felt, you know, more right than what I was using before. And it progressed slowly into getting the OR50 that I'm using now on stage, which a lot like the old 120, the OR50 is just a fantastic platform for many different colors and texture and different ways to get different tones. It's not just about one sound, although I will say, even having 3 pedal boards and everything, very often I will still only be running the head, and I run 2 of them, one pretty punishingly dirty and then one just a little bit cleaner, so I can back off the volume and have a clean tone with it. On the dirty one, it's at like 3 o'clock. So not all the way up at all, but if you understand 3 o'clock, here. This is the gain here, and then my clean I'll run probably right around like 1 o'clock, and the volumes, it's very interactive, of course, the EQ, the gain, the volume, and the presence. I like the presence pretty much up all the way for my lead channel, and then just backed off slightly, like 1 notch for my clean. The master volumes I'll usually use the clean one about halfway, and then the dirty about up a notch or 2 depending on the room. Really dependable for me live, and it's really difficult if we have to do one-offs where my amps aren't there, because I have to really compensate maybe with another box or you know, it's really hard to get in that zone that the OR50 creates. I think it's very much its own thing, and I'll add that I also have a custom shop 50, and it does that same kind of thing almost even better, so I'm looking forward to getting into those a little bit more.